Welcome to Absolute Shops, everybody.
Hello, guys. How are you?
47.
Welcome to the scissoring experience.
The scissoring. That sounds like...
Jump over to the Patreon to see the scissoring.
That sounds like a lesbian fucking Holocaust or something.
It is. It's what...
Welcome to the scissoring.
It is what you...
Don't scissor me. Shut up, bitch.
It is what you want it to be.
Yeah.
So, come over to the Patreon to find out.
Yes. Also, what?
Just me cutting stars out of paper.
Well, if you like what you're hearing, come over and sign up to Patreon. We actually got a letter in the mail for one of our Patreon guests, or the person signed up with Patreon.
Is that the letter you just wrote out there now?
No, I didn't write this. Look, do you want me to read it? Okay, this is from one of our Patreon subscribers. Dear lads at Absolutely Shafted. That's me and you.
Oh, no way.
Peter. Thank you so much for your podcast and for all the laughs and good times. All the boys listen to your podcast every week, and signing up to the Patreon was a fantastic choice.
Oh my God.
We will gladly keep paying the fee if you keep bringing the smiles to our faces and the warmth to our hearts each and every episode. Isn't that really nice?
That's so nice.
All your love, ISIS.
Shout out my boy ISIS.
That's not good, lad. What the fuck? That's the wrong demographic. ISIS.
If they're paying, lad.
Jesus
If they're
Christ.
paying, it's the right demographic.
Anyway, thanks, ISIS.
Thanks very much.
Welcome to the podcast.
Why don't you all go and join ISIS on the Patreon?
No, lad. No, Aaron. That's not what we're saying here.
What? They not the song. Are they not the
Is that
boys?
that rap group?
No, here, to be fair, there is
No,
a
that's
metal band called
Goo Goo
ISIS.
Dolls.
There is a metal band called ISIS, and they are pretty cool. Like,
Can we? Oh, we can't hear them.
on the Patreon.
Lad, the Goo Goo Dolls are so gay.
They sing that song ISIS.
Do they have a song called ISIS?
Yes.
Lad, the Goo Goo Dolls are so gay.
Totally
I
gay.
don't want the world to see me, cause they don't think that they'd understand.
Why you eat bitches, lad?
Everything's meant
Kinda
to
made
be
me of you.
broken. I just want you to know who I am.
Lad,
that song is teenagers all over the world in their kitchens listening to
hating life.
Kogo's Quiet crying.
You know what they
Emo
need?
metal music, that ISIS.
You know what Kogo's Quiet needs to do? They need to bring back Sonia Mac for one night only.
Who's on now?
I don't know, but it's not her. She hasn't been on it in years.
It's not the Sonia Mac attack?
No, it's not.
Shit, she went black. She can't go back.
Lad. She sounded real. She sounded real hot, but
Lad, she had the most soothing, beautiful voice.
She had a hot voice,
She had a fantastic voice, that Sonia Mac.
but a bad face.
Don't say that, lad. What the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie, lad. I genuinely thought Sonia Mac was
Do not
hot,
discriminate.
really hot
against someone's
20-year-old woman.
face.
But she was like 50.
It's not wrong with that, lad. You're gonna be 50 one day.
Not if I can help it.
And probably gay, lad.
Ah, fuck.
It's coming.
Why?
You're wearing that jumper. You're halfway there.
My girlfriend got me this jumper.
I know.
She got me it for Quizmoys.
Quiz. It is actually nice.
Lad, it's so good.
Does it catch the heat?
It does, but if a one comes, lad, you can fill it a wee bit.
Can you? All them holes
Just a wee bit.
on your nipples.
I'm rocking knitted sweaters, jumpers, and corduroy. Corduroy's where it's at.
Do you think you're at the age now? Because I think I'm at the age when dad jumpers are just, that's all you want to wear.
Yeah, they're comfy.
Lad, I used to hate this kind of stuff, and now it's all I want.
But lad, I'm telling you, corduroy's where it's at.
Corduroy? What is
Corduroy.
that?
It's like, I can't describe it. Peter, go and Google corduroy jackets.
We're off.
Corduroy.
Flying.
Corduroy
How do you spell
shirts. I don't even know that.
COIDEROY.
Corduroy.
Corduroy.
Cowdroy.
Cowdroy.
What the
I don't know.
fuck?
I don't know how to spell this, lads.
I wonder what everyone's up to this
COR
morning on their way to work
or DOR.
when they're listening to our podcast.
That's where it is. Corduroy's where it's at, lad. Look at them.
Famously,
See, do you know what I mean?
it used to be
Yeah, but to be fair, the dude wearing those trousers, man, about 20 years ago, you're like, he stank of weed. And
that's what I was going to
and
say.
dreads.
Corduroy is famously a weed smoker's choice of dress.
Not anymore. It's the hottest fashion in the world.
That's it. Everything comes around like.
I'm telling you.
like, yeah, man, it's made out of hemp.
Yeah, this is actually made out of hemp.
The
Very sustainable.
Corduroy jackets are the like shirt jackets are the best. Like that one there. That's for
I actually got one for Christmas,
£340.
and I wore it and got drunk in it.
We shack it.
We shackets, lad. I love a shacket. I genuinely have that. Not that one, but there's a green one there. That one the black fella's wearing. I have that.
That's
You
very
look
nice.
just as good.
That is
You
a.
look just as good as
I'm looking. Like, me and him look the exact same in that.
Look almost identical.
Yeah,
to him, man.
we look exactly the same in that.
I ordered one from China once, and it took like 8 weeks to come.
Worth it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'll
my
tell you.
checkered jacket.
Like corduroy's where's that?
Speaking of China, everybody signing up.
Your boy Arn
Signed up to the Chinese military.
You better but say my life away when I sign up the red note.
Signed a red note, lad. I actually find it very funny.
I don't even know if it is red note. Everything's just in Chinese. Like, I can't understand a thing.
It is red note, but it is also all in Chinese. But yeah, everybody's like signing up to red note now that TikTok's being banned.
Oh lad, it's so funny because all the Chinese people are like speaking in English. They're like, should I do the accent? Nah, media train.
Just say what they say.
They're like, oh hey, I'd like to welcome the American refugees to Red Note.
Yeah. And they're also saying like, I am your Chinese spy. I'm so glad to see you again.
Oh yeah, that is so funny. I loved all them TikTok memes of the Chinese spy. It's like Whitney Houston, I will always love you, and it's just like me saying goodbye to my Chinese spy.
And they're like,
he knew me better than anybody else.
I seen one and he was like, I'm going to miss you, Allison. You were fantastic. Jessica, you had amazing tits. Sonia, leave him. He's no good for you. Lad, I love the Asian people now. Not that
Why did you hit them before?
No, but
I don't know, lad. It kind of sounds like you're a little racy.
No, I never appreciated how awesome they were because I wasn't exposed to this.
Are you on about, it's Tokyo Drift, lad?
I've never seen Tokyo Drift.
Or Russia, or Jackie Chan.
I don't like Russia.
Because the black and the Chinese. I don't
know. It's
there was no whites. No whites for James McKegney.
No man, I have to rewatch it because as a young lad, for some reason I didn't find it as funny. I love Jackie Chan, but I just didn't like Russia.
Oh, I love Chris Tucker. He's hilarious on it.
Chris Tucker is fucking good. That scene where he's like, "Me, I'm you," or "I'm me, you're you."
God
he's like,
damn it, Lee.
He's like, "I am you." No, I'm me.
I love it.
You're you.
I just love it. He's always singing "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough" by Michael Jackson.
He was like best friends with Michael Jackson, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah, lad. He was best friends with Michael.
I keep forgetting.
Bubbles.
I keep forgetting how big Chris Tucker actually was.
Yeah, man. Why did he disappear?
Probably the Diddy allegations.
No, he disappeared long before that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was involved.
I mean, he was on Epstein's flight logs, was he not?
Yeah, I think so. I always get Diddy and Epstein mixed up. Diddy's the black Epstein. He's Blipstein.
But man, he
caused the fires, lad. He started the fire. It wasn't Billy Joel. It was P. Diddy.
Everybody says that they started the fires to burn the evidence.
And lad, I seen a picture. It's just like all the kids in the basement, like being like, "Oh no, all engulfed by flames."
Yeah, I heard they were burning the evidence. And then Ali Carter, do you know her?
No,
she's one of the ones who she's all over TikTok, and she said she was like slave to the elites. But she's been like, she said like days before the fire, she's like, just you watch. The next arrest is going to shake the world, but before that, you're going to see a lot of fires. And then literally like 2 days later, the whole LA was on fire.
Why? Who's the next?
I don't know. She didn't say. She said it's going to shake the world, though. Lad, you see Bieber? He unfollowed Usher.
It's because Usher gave him to Diddy.
No, I know, but he's now unfollowed him, and everyone's talking about it. He unfollowed him. He unfollowed Scooter Braun. And he unfollowed Hailey Bieber's dad.
But he's a melt.
I don't know who he is.
Stephen Baldwin.
Stephen Baldwin?
The one of Alec Baldwin's
Which one's
brother.
Stephen Baldwin? Can you show me, Peter?
Yep.
Stephen Baldwin. I think if I'm correct, he's also over TikTok, like releasing really kind of like creepy TikToks where he's just staring at the camera crying. Yeah, man, he has got the scariest fucking eyes.
He's got a hot daughter, but...
Hot dog. Yeah, man.
There's like 4 of them. I think the really forgotten one is like Billy Baldwin.
Billy Baldwin. He just keeps releasing all these creepy TikToks. Have you seen them?
I've sort of half saw them.
Where it's just him staring at the camera and not saying anything. Just
But yeah.
it's like Justin Bieber unfollowed that guy. He's got quality TikToks.
Yeah, he probably did. I don't know why he unfollowed Scooter Braun. Oh, dude, was
Scooter Braun was his asshole manager.
I thought him and Scooter were like best mates, lads. You never watch that second Justin Bieber documentary?
I think they just made it look like they're best mates.
Oh, really?
Just like they look like him and Diddy were best mates.
Suppose Scooter sort of let Justin.
Yeah, sure.
Get butt fucked.
Taylor Swift hates Scooter Braun as well.
Yeah, but
I think he's notoriously hated in the industry.
he doesn't deserve to get hated on by Taylor Swift.
I think so. I hate him.
Yeah,
I love Taylor Swift.
but lad, sort of I haven't seen her concert, but turns out her releasing Taylor's version's totally pointless
What?
because
Made her a billionaire.
yeah, but like it was to stop Scooter Braun from owning it.
Mm-hmm.
But Scooter Braun's now like one of the heads of the companies that where Taylor's version was released.
Oh, really? So he's getting money anyway.
Yeah, he's still getting paid. Like
But she owns the rights to them all.
she owns the masters.
You own the masters.
That was just it's the classic artist basically signs like a 10 album contract as soon as they make one big album,
yeah.
and then just sign their masters over.
So it's what they do is called options and firms. I learned this actually in tech, but so what they'll do is and this is where they get shafted, man. So they like, literally go, we'll give you 10% of the fucking royalties or whatever fucking nonsense that works out at. But they'll sign a deal where they have options and firms. The firms are like they're 100% like you're definitely making that album.
Yep.
But what they try and do with like new artists is they'll give them like one firm and like 10 options.
So if the firm goes well, they'll get like potential future albums.
But the thing is, if the album doesn't do well, they just get dropped.
They get shelved, like Mike Posner.
Lad, that's what MIA was. This turned into a celebrity gossip channel. MIA is now come out saying that Jay-Z tried to get her to sign basically like a slave-like deal with the NFL and said that if she, I think it was the NFL, if she made over $2 million, everything after that goes to them, basically. And she was like, I'm not fucking sending that.
Why the NFL?
I think some contract to do like concerts and shit. And it's like, or maybe not the NFL. Maybe you might have to look that up.
National Football League.
Yeah, but they do concerts and stuff.
I don't know. Teams do. The
I don't fucking.
stadiums do.
Can we
concerts.
Google MIA's contract NFL Jay-Z? They might not have said NFL. It sounded like the NFL. But anyway, they were trying to get Jay-Z was trying to get her to sign a contract that after $2 million. Yeah, there she goes. I told you, you stop questioning me, lad. I'm right.
Stop it. It's for the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah, and if she made over $2 million, everything after that will be Jay-Z's and the NFL's or whatever. And she was like, hell no. And he also told her to get plastic surgery.
Oh. Jay-Z has a work of art.
That's what said. It's ironic he is telling people to get plastic surgery.
It's fucking madness.
Imagine Jay-Z. What do you think? Because he's also in the pressure cooker at the moment. What do you think he would have to do to like just change the narrative?
Well, lad, he sidestepped that doll that tried to accuse him of something.
No, he hasn't.
Did he not say like
That's still on.
It was like a civil case, and he's like, well, if it was really criminal, like
she was also, but the other lawyer snapped back and was like, lad, she was 13 and she's got autism. She's not going to remember everything perfectly. Like, and it's still going ahead. Like,
all right,
well, he's still fucked. Like, and everyone was like, that's his only defense, trying to discredit the lawyer and the wee girl. Like, he didn't actually ever say he didn't do it.
Fucking.
Even in his statement.
I'm going to read you out something, a quote from Jay-Z himself. Just you keep talking there, James.
Right. Is this based on the case?
It could be.
This is one of his rap lyrics.
You know I thug him, fuck him, love him, leave him, because I don't fucking need him. That's his big pimpin'. Jay-Z.
Good as guilty to me.
Fucking sure. Because I don't fucking need him. Take him out the hood, keep him looking good, but I don't fucking feed him.
What? He doesn't even feed them.
He doesn't feed them, lad. He leaves them in the basement.
Lad, even in my job, I get breaks. Like,
yeah.
Lunch breaks. I have a canteen.
Talking about what's the reasons. I'm a pimp in every sense of the word, bitch.
He just said he's a pimp. That's illegal.
But
God.
better trust him and believe him in the cut where I keep him till I need a nut, till I need to beat the guts. Then it's beep beep. Then I'm picking them up.
Oh my God, lad. Till he needs a nut.
Yeah.
And he's picking them up.
Yeah.
Lad, he just basically admitted
That's Big Pimpin' by Jay-Z.
to be a pimp. Lad.
Did you ever listen to that song?
Speaking of which, did you hear about this crack?
The fuck's that?
So it was like apparently like the BBC Radio 1 or 2, whatever it was, played a fucking rap song of a guy that was in prison, but the song was literally about him killing the guy that he was in prison for.
Oh no, I didn't see that. They played it.
Yeah.
Jimmy Mason's mother blasts BBC for playing songs of murderer who killed her son on radio. As it emerges, drill rapper's music video was shot from jail. Oh my God.
Yeah, but you ever see stuff like rappers? I'm basing this on them, but do you ever watch that movie? I think it's called The Gentleman with Matthew McConaughey. It's like a Guy Ritchie one.
I love that movie.
It's like the drill artists go and rob the weed farm, but they record themselves robbing it.
And use it as a rap.
Used as a rap video. That's like
I love that movie. Matthew McConaughey's sensational.
Oh, that's so good.
Jimmy Mason's mother demanded answers from the BBC for playing drill rap songs by her son's killer on the radio. As it emerged, some of his music videos were filmed inside jail.
Is the song any good?
Is that any good?
I can't really make it.
Damn it. Copyright is the bane of my life. Gene,
Remember all them old YouTube videos and all? You could have fired any song on it before copyright became a thing on it.
yeah, no. But that was back in the day before like YouTube was like monetized and stuff, wasn't it?
No, I think it was still monetized, but it was just they were less strict.
Yeah, no.
And then there was no ads. Oh, lad, watch the Avicii documentary
Where?
on Netflix.
Is there a Avicii documentary now?
Yeah, it's called I'm Tim. And do you know it was like so weird? Do you know that feeling in your stomach with nostalgia?
No.
I don't know, it's like a wee warm sort of feeling in your tummy.
I don't have feelings.
All right, fair enough.
I don't experience feelings.
I literally had that watching the whole thing.
Is that
Literally transported me back to I was like 16.
drinking in your kitchen?
Yeah, just
Hiding beers from your mum?
but like going out because like Avicii came up as we were starting to like go out.
Yep.
So it was like every song like from 16
So wake
to like
me up when it's
fucking
over.
what 20 odd like.
Man, I remember we found Levels
I was singing that
like a year before he released it
oh you found it.
on the TV.
It was like 5 months or something.
Yeah, it was a good long distance, and we found the extended version. It was like 8 minutes long.
Yeah.
And we were like, "This is the
What
greatest."
was it originally called?
It wasn't called Levels. It was something else. But
Because I thought it was Fade in the Darkness, but it wasn't.
no, it wasn't. But there was Levels, and it was like 8 minutes, and we just kept pre-drinking to it. Like, this is the fucking greatest song we've
Yeah.
ever heard. And then he released.
Then it banged that
Then he
summer.
released the video with the vocals and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was all just a tune. But he also had another one called Penguin that was deadly.
But that's actually Fade in the
It
Darkness.
became Fade into Darkness.
But yeah, no, I was watching it, just that whole film, watching it, I was like, this is just takes you back, like.
Yeah. The old nostalgic days of getting smashed as a young boy.
And I was also thinking, right, I have a question for you.
Right?
When, like, so my girlfriend said she was seeing these two people that she watches on TikTok live. They're just like alcoholics, like,
Right?
and drug addicts.
Where are they from? Are they
I'm
Belfast?
not even telling you where they're from. But
they're local.
She's seen them just walking about drinking out of cans of dragon soup on the street.
Right.
What age does that become sad?
Walking around drinking on the street?
Yeah.
Probably about probably after like, my mind is going 25.
Is that when it's sad?
I think I mean, like, what's the context? Are you on your way to a concert, or are you literally just drinking in the street? I think anything, if you're just drinking in the street, probably anything above 20.
I was thinking that myself.
Yeah. But if you're on your way to a concert, obviously you can drink on the way. Like.
Yeah. No, these boys aren't. These boys are just getting loaded, lad, and walking to this boy's house.
Wow.
They get fucked up.
So yeah, I think it's about. It's probably not a good look after your 20s or in your 20s.
I was like 18, lad.
Man, I think back to like
technically you're allowed to drink in the bars.
Yeah.
When you're 18.
That's like that video. Oh, what that video with the Belfast guys drinking in the graveyard? She's like, "Don't you want to go to the bars and stuff?" And he's like, "Nah." We rule this graveyard.
But they're the only ones alive.
I don't think one. I think the main guy's dead now.
We are the life and soul of this graveyard.
Yeah, literally. But I think
the boy that goes, "You love your McDonald's, don't you?"
It's different. Oh, I see him guy.
He's still alive because he
died.
No, he put a TikTok up not that long ago. He said, "Here's everyone.
Maybe it's not him. Maybe it's one of the other boys with him.
Could be.
I think so.
But yeah, I was just saying about that. Like, what age is it sad to drink dragon soup just walking around the town?
It's just not a good look.
Ah.
Unfortunately.
You couldn't.
Because I bet you it's amazing crack.
Do you know it's so wild when you're younger? Like, you're thinking if you start drinking at like 12 o'clock on a Thursday, it's class crack.
Yeah.
It's actually, it's fucking shit.
It's awful.
Remember that day I went to get my dole whenever I was signed on it for like 2 weeks, and then I went into a place and took 3 shots at Sambuca and thought it'd be class to get loaded, and then turns out it was not.
We went and collected your dole, and then you were like, "Let's go to the bar," and I said, "This is very scummy." Did you collect the dole straight?
Fairness, lad, I was 18 and I was only on it for.
No, I know, it was great.
I was on it for a month. I
had
think.
to go to work that day as well.
Yeah,
I remember that. And we were like, "Fuck it, let's get." I think I just had a pint, and you were like on the shots.
Well, we were the only people in there, and it was probably the saddest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, taking your dole money to go and buy drinking cigarettes just straight away.
No, I don't even think I did buy cigarettes.
No, but I mean that would be the cherry on top.
That would have been hilarious.
Man, it's so mad. This stuff, like, I remember
So cold.
one time after, I can't remember who I was standing with, but they had a whole pack of cigarettes, and we just stood in Maree Street, smoked an entire 20 pack of cigarettes within like an hour. It was fucking atrocious.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But see, when you were young, we were like, "This is so cool." We thought it was really awesome. There was something so exciting about drinking back then.
That's because you were at the
That I've
fear
just-
of getting caught.
Yeah, that I just don't have anymore. But I still love a good pint, don't get me wrong.
But you were drinking then to get fucked up.
Yeah, you were, like, I remember us going to, like, a few, like, house parties with other ones that we just, like, managed to get into. And within, like, 3 drinks, you were, like, passed out. Well, you were just absolutely wrecked. Like, fuck, we had Diddy parties when we were kids.
Yeah.
Thinking back, we were passed out after, like, 2 drinks.
Oh.
God knows what happened.
God knows what they put in it.
Yeah. That was that day that your ma sent you up to buy ham and bread.
Yeah.
And then we just went to a house party, and you did buy ham and bread, and then me, you, and Patty.
But I lost it.
No, because me and Patty sat on the pitch making sandwiches,
Yeah, but I still had brought that bag with me to the party.
and then we lost it at the party.
Lost it, and then I tried to convince my mom. She came on drunk and threw a wobbler and threw it onto the field behind the house.
Did she believe it at all?
Nah. She did not.
Ma, you were drunk and you threw the bread into the field.
But and then I had to walk home and look after my wee sister.
That's right, and you had no shoes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was stocious, and
Yeah.
they drove past me in a
Walking the
taxi.
whole way down the town with no shoes on. And then your mom and dad pulled up as they were leaving. You standing there blocked. I had to go speak to them. I was like, "What's up, Claire?" She was like, "Oh, just tell Aaron there to look after Amy or whatever." And we were like, "Right." I think your dad knew, because I remember seeing your dad's face. He was just staring at you. And I was like, he definitely knows he's fucking blocked.
That was all right.
Your
though.
dad kind of kept it chill.
Dad was actually dead on with it, because turns out that I found out my dad took my brother to Kelly's when he was like 15.
Really?
Yeah, when we were down in Galway.
Your ma, I think, was just so ready for a night out. She was like, "I'm just going to pretend."
Oh,
I didn't see that."
Dad wasn't. Dad was going to let it slide as much as he could,
Yeah.
because
That was the day you ended up on Find Coney 2012 page.
no,
Get on the toilet.
that was
But that was the day that photo was taken.
that was shortly after.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
no, that was the day
That
that
was the
photo was
day,
took.
like, you came home, burnt the fuck out of a pizza, got a photo with a pizza, and then you stripped completely off to go to the toilet and made Fergal take a picture of you on the toilet. And then later that photo ended up circulating on Facebook on the Find Coney 2012 page. They shared it for some reason.
It's because
And you had to report it as like child pornography.
well, technically was. Technically was that.
It was all like, "Find Coney, we need to find Coney," and then they just shared your picture, being like, "LOL, this just came up on my feed." So they shared it.
I'm convinced that was somebody from our school.
It had to be, because how would they see it otherwise?
Well, it was also on Ireland and UK's most beautiful teenager.
What? Is that a page?
It was.
That's so creepy.
Oh, that was so funny. And then my friend put it up, and next thing I know, like 10,000 likes, and I was like, I was like,
You're like,
fuck.
my naked drunk ass is on the toilet.
What made it even worse was my ma had just made Facebook.
I know, but you got it done. You got it taken down. And then you later went and put that picture as your profile picture.
I think I was around the same time.
And then your mom phoned you and was like, take that the fuck
She's
down,
such
bro.
a fucking melt.
Thinking
at the
back
start.
though, we used to put outrageous things on Facebook, and our mums were probably in the right to be like telling us to take that shit down.
No, they weren't. Who are they to tell us what to do?
Yeah, I know when you're that age, you think that. Sure, like that time I uploaded a picture of my bare ass for no reason. My ma rang us, it's like, please take that down. I say, why, ma? We're just having fun. Just a couple of guys having fun.
Guys being dudes, man.
Showing the world my bare ass.
But
And then go into school next week as if nothing happened.
everybody did that though. Everybody did something stupid.
Sure, one of my friends took the day off school, and everybody knew he was drinking because everyone was getting like pictures of them all drinking on their BlackBerry. And then at one point he must have got so hammered he started throwing up. So there's a picture of him throwing up in the sink, but he's fully naked. His like cock was out. It's like circulated around the whole school. And then he came in later that day to try and get his EMA. He came in blocked. I can't tell
I remember that.
Came into school to try and get his EMA, and I sat in registration after lunch, and he fell asleep, and he got sent straight to the principal's office. I was like, lad, that takes balls. I would have just not come in. He wanted that £30 so bad. He was willing to get suspended.
£30 went a long way then.
Back, that was a lot of chippies.
I wonder if
That's all it was spent on.
I wonder if well, that's what it's for, lads, for food, I think.
For lunchtime chippies, yeah.
But I wonder how much it is now. It's still £30.
It's probably still some shit.
Yeah, £30 was good then. Lad.
When you were that age, someone had you £30, you're like, this is me sort of for a month.
Lad, you could have went out an entire weekend and still had a tenner left.
Literally, somehow.
What, quarter ball was like £3?
Yep. Quarter bottle, sink it onto the pants.
I remember getting served on an off license when I was like 16, and our friend who maybe I was like 15
we
actually.
used to get served all the time.
But like our friend who was like 18, he was like, no, I'm not going on. He didn't get served or something, or he was only like 17 and he couldn't get served. But I mind going on, and I said, could I get a 10 glass of vodka, please?
They were like, yes, sir.
No, they were like, not giving you a 10 glass. I was like, a half bottle?
He's like,
I'll maybe give you a half bottle.
you can handle a half bottle.
I was like,
you young
sure?
child.
It was like, maybe you could do a quarter bottle. I was like, is there a couple of us? All right, I'll give you a half bottle.
You said, I'm being responsible here. Serving
It would be
15-year-old.
I was like, can I get some WKDs for like mixers, please? He's like,
of course.
he was like, grab a WKDs yourself. I was like,
don't be a wee bitch.
Because all the vodka was behind the counter.
Oh, you actually asked him for the WKD that's out the
I
shelf.
was like, asking permission, could I take it? And he was like,
Please, sir, can I have some more vodka?
but I do mind him just going, I'm not giving you a 10 glass.
I was going to ask which off license that was, but I'll not even.
I could probably tell you now. Like,
I suppose.
It was like 15 years ago.
Well, whose off license was it?
Not even going to say it.
You're not going to say, because they're still functioning.
No, the off license. I don't know why they don't use the off license. It's still there, but it's never open.
I know what you're on about. Midtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Midtown Maree.
Midtown, Maree. 2012.
But like that,
Streets of dangerous.
I don't know why they stopped using that off license, because it actually,
That's a sick off license.
not even that. It's still handy money. Like.
Yeah, they should definitely open that again.
But
Me and you did a big stint working at the off license. Not that one, but a different one.
yeah, well, I don't know. I did like I mind just doing my couple shifts and I was happy enough. And then the main boy left and your boy just turned around to me and said, you could probably do it. And I was like, all right.
Because back then you were just like, yeah, sure. And then you were on like 6 days a week.
I
at the
was,
off license.
I didn't mind the off license. It was actually going to the bar. See the bar midweek. Oh, I fucking couldn't hack it.
I see, right? I was the exact same with that job. I loved the off license because you were just there by yourself. No one ever bothered you. Customers come in, bought drinks, walked. They would literally come in, buy the same like 3 bottles of White Lightning every single day, then leave.
Pardon me.
But then on the Wednesday and the Sunday, you had to go to the actual bar.
No, I didn't mind I only did the bar on a Saturday. And a Tuesday and Wednesday. I hated the bar on a Tuesday and Wednesday because literally nobody came in.
Yeah, I had to go to the bar like Sundays. And then I started getting around the bar shifts during the week as well. And fuck, it was
the bar on a Saturday, it was like 4 to 7 or something, or 4 to 8.
And back then you thought that was outrageous.
No, I liked that one because it was handy because you had enough people in.
Yeah.
You always had the group of what? 6 to 8 lad, I'm in like fucking 10 people around there one day and I freaked out.
You're like, I was like, out of this.
I was like, why is it so busy?
I need at least 2 other staff members.
There needs to be 3 other people here to help me.
No, I remember I used to have to do the Sunday shift, lad. And boys would come in because there was a girl that worked there too, and they liked chatting away to her. She was good chat to them. And they'd come in and they'd see that I was working and be visibly outraged. They'd be like, oh.
They
hated me.
They liked me because they're friends with my dad.
They liked me when I was there.
And then all you had to do, all I ever had to say was they'd be like, where's your dad? Ma's not letting him out of the house. And they're like, oh, fucking pussy, lad.
And they loved it, lad.
They loved it. See, whenever you say stuff like that, they loved it.
That's I think, where I coined my ability to talk about absolutely anything at length, even though I had no idea what they're talking about. Like football, fucking golf, snooker, horse racing. Had to learn how to talk about all that shit.
Lad, that's where I learned my trick.
What's your trick?
About Ruby Walsh.
Suck guys off forever.
Ruby Walsh, lad.
What's that?
He was a jockey. And this, when horse racing was on, I knew nothing about horses, but I knew to say this, and they loved it. It was, fucking Ruby Walsh, useless bastard. When you back him, he gets chinned. When you don't back him, hey, fucker rumps it. I thought Ruby Walsh.
Like, that is so true, young man.
They were. I don't even know who the fuck Ruby Walsh was. I thought he was a fucking horse.
That's like if lads are ever talking about football, no matter what team they're talking about, you just go, like, let's say Liverpool, you just go, oh, Liverpool just constantly walking, and everybody will go, oh, you're right, lad, they do walk it in time to time. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm even talking about.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what it means.
I was like,
that doesn't sound like a bad thing. Like,
see
walking
again.
into the nets.
See him again, lad. It was like, United, you fucking back them and they fucking lose.
Yeah, I firmly believe that pubs are just full of men just reciting random lines and none of them know what they're talking about. It just passes the time.
I would agree with that. There's some wild
same shit over and over again.
There's some wild stories you hear. Like, world problems get solved.
Oh, why?
Lad, there's a boy I know. He always just gets to a certain level, starts talking about politics. Oh. But lad, this boy knows nothing about politics.
No, none of us do.
But lad, I mean, he knows absolutely nothing. This boy is just, he knows nothing. And he just talks about politics. And it's like, and jobs and stuff, and how they're letting immigrants on. It's like, this boy's on the dole. Yeah. I'm like, lad, you don't work. Like, what are you on about?
It's always ones on the dole that complain about immigrants coming in.
Well, they're
stealing their dole money.
Exactly.
That's why they don't want it.
Like, they say, they're coming over and taking the jobs, but that really, what they mean is they're taking some of my fucking dole money. I could be buying fucking vodka with that dole money.
Doug had the best line about immigrants. He was like, because he was talking about the immigrants in America. He's like, I live in the Mexican border. He's like, I see some of these guys coming into the country. They're not even wearing shoes. They can't even speak the language. And they come in and the guy's just translating the job to them in like silent, like basically noises. He's like, bloop, 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 bloop. And they're like, oh, okay. Because if that guy can take your job, if he's more qualified than you for your job, you don't deserve that job. He's like, you're a retard of epic proportions. I was like, fuck, that's so good. Like,
but lad, I love like South Park. They do an episode where all like the Mexicans or the Hispanics jump back over the border. Right. And the Americans are like, what? What's going on? They're like shooting them trying to jump over the border. Back to their own country, you know?
They're like, you know? Yeah, I know.
Some of us fucking think they can, like, it's just so funny, that's hearing some of the talks about solving problems.
You must hear the wildest conversations.
Oh, sometimes, lad. Should I tell you about one boy once said, they're talking about the prisoners or something in jails getting out or something because they're overcrowded or something like that, and they were like, oh, it was the immigrants coming over, and I was like, you know what you do? You bring the immigrants in, you fucking get them to build the jails, and then you put them in the jails that they build. And they were going on, some of them was going on a big spill about it, and then that conversation ended with, I think we would have been better off if the Germans had won the war.
Oh my God.
That's how far
You're sitting serving these guys.
I was like,
do you want more pints?
this was within about 5 minutes. I just swapped my horse racing over turning on the news. I was like, I banned the news at 6 o'clock.
Lads, we're not watching the news.
Boys, not putting that on.
Opinions are outrageous.
Just maybe just the first 15 minutes of the news. I was like,
you're like a parent, all right? You can watch the news for 15 minutes and then you have to go to bed. You just get overstimulated.
You know what, lad? It wasn't even like
you're gonna send me to jail.
There's just some boy that talks the biggest load of dung. I don't see him all the time, which isn't the worst thing, but when he's on, I just couldn't be bored.
Yeah. Oh, are we screaming off?
But yeah, lad, you hear some mad stories. I'll tell you some mad stories off camera.
Yeah,
because I can't actually say some of them.
That's like the watered down story.
No, that one's just actually, lad, I burst out laughing when I heard that. I was like, what?
Lad, do you know what's
serious, lad?
Do you know what's well funny? Did you watch Squid Game? Season 2? What do you think of it?
Well, a lot of stuff dragged out.
I know there was a part in the middle where I was like, "Oh, this must be the dragging out part," when they're all just chatting. But I did overall enjoy the series.
The parts I didn't like was like whenever they were taking so long, they like vote.
Yeah.
Like,
do you know what?
What was the point in that?
bit I found the most unrealistic was when all the prisoners, spoiler alert, when all the prisoners broke out of the rib and got guns and started shooting at the guards. I was like, all of a sudden, all these people have like knowledge of rifles and they're hitting like headshots. Like just constantly killing these guards. I'm like,
dude,
you used to go out there in 2 seconds and get absolutely sprayed down.
Dude, you do realize in Korea military service is mandatory?
Is it?
Yeah.
So that is realistic.
Yeah, you have to do like a 2-year stint or something.
I stand corrected. Like.
Yeah.
So that's why they were all so good with the guns.
Yeah,
so like,
and the ones that had the guns were like literally said they were like sergeants in
only 2 of them.
army.
Only 2 of them.
One of them special forces.
One of them was a sergeant. One was like in the Marines.
2 of them were in the Marines.
And then the rest were just people.
Yeah, but the other boy was the fucking game master.
Oh, well, I know him, like.
But no, you have to do Korea. You have to do like 2 years mandatory.
Fuck, I stand corrected. But I overall enjoyed it. A lot of people were saying they're like, meh. But I like the way it focused more on the inner squabbles of the war before the games.
18 months.
18 months?
Yeah,
between the ages of 18 and 35.
That's why when your boy in Korea tried to like fucking enforce martial law, like the army kind of shit themselves because everybody over the age of 18's like got military experience.
Right, so they could all defend themselves.
Not even that, it's they all marched up on them. So like,
did they?
Do you not remember that?
I know he declared martial law, but I didn't hear.
Yeah, all the people like protesting.
Can we look into that?
They weren't like scared or nothing. Like they're all fucking.
Which guy declared martial law?
No, was it Korea?
It was.
Yes, the martial law crisis. Impeach president, Yoon arrested in second attempt. So he called martial law and the citizens were like,
because he was
hell no,
he was trying to do something real shady and I can't remember what it was, but like everybody, he tried to do it really late at night as well and everybody just stormed like Saul. Nah.
And he was like, I'm just kidding.
But like every man I think over the age of like 18 in Korea basically knows how to operate a gun.
So this would be a pro gun choice.
Well, they didn't use guns, but
they had them and they could use them.
They know how to use them.
But see, that's the argument that like have like right winger people will say. They go, if martial law is ever declared, we can defend ourselves with our guns.
You know the awkward thing about like martial law? It's just the army are just regular people that are enforcing it. Like they're not like they're not gonna want to actually like beat up a pile of people.
No,
or get,
I know
like,
that's what I always wonder. Like if you're in the army and they declare martial law, you're like, well, I don't want to shoot our own people. Do you know what I mean? You're like, but then some of them are maybe like radicalized into it and stuff.
Well, I suppose.
But let's see it work, because obviously Squid Game's a big thing. One of the wee girls I work with absolutely loves Asian people now. And lad, she just spends the entire shift on
Red Note.
No, just on TikTok, because there's this like massive pile of Asian lads that just sit on TikTok and they're all jacked and they flex, and their chat is just filled with women sending them money, and they're like, they're just like absolutely. So all day she's just on it, and I can just hear like an Asian guy be like, "Oh, thank you for the money," and I was here. She's like, "I love you so much," and he's like, "I'm going to marry you," and she's like, "This is great." And then I went on to the live as well, and I was like, I'm just gonna make him name Rachel." I was like, "You should marry Rachel." All these girls were saying, "I love you," and he kept being like, "I love you too." And then I started writing, "I love you," and I just every time I typed that, I could see that he's seen the comment. He's just like, he's just not into it. Like, he just kept ignoring me, and I was like, "But I love you so much," and he just kept ignoring me. And I was like, "You should marry Rachel," and he's like, "I think so," and I was like, so funny, lad. They're legends, and these boys are on like 6 hours a day just chatting to all these women, and all these women are just sending them money, fighting over each other. Because this girl I work with, Rachel, became friends with 2 other girls in the chat, and they started a group chat, and they were like, "Let's go to wherever he lives and meet him," because he was like, "You should come to my house," and they were like, "Let's do it, lads."
Oh,
I know. And then one of the girls that was with him started being like, "He's giving me the ick because he's clearly just a man whore," and you're like, "Duh," and she was like, he was sending pictures to the other girl in the chat, and I'm upset. That's giving me the ick. And then these 2 girls were like sending voice notes to each other, like, "Does she actually think he loves him?" and all this here. And then they were in the chat having a massive argument. And then the Asian guy was like, "Oh, please stop fighting." And they were like, "This girl's such a bitch." And he's like, "No, please stop." And then at one point he goes, "No, stop, Rachel, look at this." And he just started flexing. He's like, "Look at this instead." I was like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever seen."
What is the name of this chat?
I'll try and find you some of them.
Tell me that,
He's like,
please.
"Stop fighting, girls." He's like, "Look at this," and he just took his top off.
This is fucking. This sounds amazing.
And she's just in work every day, just absolutely invested. And I'm like, this is like a real life drama. I love this.
Oh my
so they
God,
fell out with this other, the girl they fell out with is like 40, and she's on this like 25-year-old Asian man's TikTok, thinking he actually loves her.
Oh, jeez. That's pretty funny, lad.
Oh, I love
Hey, did you hear about that fucking GAA catfish thing?
Yeah.
What was the crack with this? I seen this, but I was like, what was the crack?
So originally the 2 Johnnies did a massive story on this GA catfish that one of the Johnnies was catfish, wasn't it?
I don't know. I haven't actually listened to it, but I've been told all about it.
Here
On Patreon.
on the Patreon, because we've only got 2 minutes left. But we'll briefly touch on it.
I know a boy who knows who the girl is.
Yeah, no, it's come out now who she is because it's all over TikTok.
Who is she?
I think it's something like Neve Farrell or something like that. And all these girls are putting up TikToks being like, "Oh my God, I know her." Lad, a girl we know actually put up TikTok.
I seen that there last night, but
that girl was using her pictures, the catfish boys.
yeah, your dog went to university in McGee, but that's how I was chatting to. I was on Stag Do with a boy not that long ago, and he was telling me all about it, and he knows who the girl is.
Yeah.
But he might have told me her name. I don't fucking know, but
It's Neve something. Lad, she's catfished over 200 men over like 10 years.
mental, lad.
It's absolutely wild.
Mental.
And she's being called out all over TikTok now for it. And people are showing the messages she sent. And she's like, "I didn't do that." And they're like, "We know you did."
That's class, lad. But yeah, I just mean that he was telling me about it because I think one of his mates got catfish as well, or someone he knows or something. But madness.
Outrageous, lad. But that's the thing, like, did she think she was never going to get caught? Like, people can figure this shit out. Lad, some people, if they have your phone number, they can get your location, like.
Fuck that,
I
lad.
know. If you know the right programs to use.
What are those programs, James?
I don't know. No, I actually don't know.
I'm sure.
But for catching catfish, I think if you catfish someone, people should be allowed to track your fucking location and send shit to your house.
Do you know who the 2 Johnnies need on? Neve from Catfish.
I never was catfish.
You never see your boy Neve, who spells it N-E-V?
Oh, is that he's like Asian or something? Asian American?
I don't know.
No, he's just
I
American.
don't see race, lad.
Fuck.
I am legally blind.
But yeah, lad, that's who they needed. But the case has been busted wide open anyway, apparently. So
It's been busted open.
2 Johnnies busted a nut, and then busted the case wide
One
open.
of the Johnnies put it up with her name like on a post, being like he claimed someone. And he's like, climbed this mountain, something catfish, tagged her name and all, and wrote GA catfish in the thing. Finally caught her, lad, yeah.
They caught her.
But here, guys, thanks for listening to this episode of Absolutely Shafted. If you want some more, jump on over to Patreon. See you later. Have a good day. Bye.
Ciao.